Hello and welcome to English at Fingertips. In this video, I am going to discuss the poem She Dwelt Among the Untrodden Ways. The poem has been written by the famous romantic poet William Wordsworth. The poem was published for the first time in the second edition of the Lyrical Ballads in 1800. This poem is a part of Wordsworth's famous Lucy poems. There are 5 poems of Wordsworth that have been grouped as Lucy poems, as each of the poem revolves around the death of a beautiful young girl whose name was Lucy. The real-life identity of Lucy has never been revealed, and there are critics who believe that Lucy is just a part of Wordsworth's imagination. Now it's time to read the poem line by line and find out what Wordsworth tells about Lucy. She dwelt among the untrodden ways. The meaning of the word dwelt is lived, and by the term untrodden, the poet refers to a place where people have not walked on. So the speaker here says that she dwelt among the untrodden ways. She lived in a place where people usually don't travel at all. Beside the springs of Dove. The word spring refers to a stream or a flowing river, and in this case the speaker refers to the Dove River. So the speaker says that Lucy lived beside the river Dove, a maid whom there were none to praise and very few to love. By the term maid, the speaker refers to an unmarried girl or a young girl. Thus, in the first stanza of the poem, the speaker tells us about the place where Lucy lived. The speaker says that Lucy lived in a place where there were very few people around, and the place was situated beside the river Dove. As she lived far away from the human habitation, there was hardly anyone who knew about this beautiful young girl. Lucy lived in a place where there was no one who would love or praise her. A violet by a mossy stone, half hidden from the eye. Now in this line, the speaker compares Lucy to a violet. A violet is a flower. Lucy has been compared to a beautiful flower that is hidden behind a mossy stone. As you can see in this picture, it is very difficult to see the flower. Fair as a star when only one is shining in the sky. Now in this line, Lucy has been compared to a star. She is as beautiful as a star when only one star is shining in the sky. In the second stanza of the poem, the speaker describes Lucy. He compares Lucy to a violet and then to a star. In this stanza, we get to see the beauty of Lucy. But this beauty of Lucy is not visible to everyone. Her beauty is hidden. She lived unknown, and few could know when Lucy ceased to be. Now the meaning of the word ceased is to stop. In this line, the speaker says that Lucy was a beautiful young girl, but her beauty was not seen by everybody. She lived unknown, and few could know when Lucy ceased to be. Only a few people know when Lucy died. She ceased to be, which means she stopped living. Very few people know when Lucy stopped breathing. But she is in her grave, and oh, the difference to me. So in the last 2 lines, the speaker says that Lucy is no longer living. Lucy is in her grave. She is dead. But her death did not affect the world in any way. People did not know her, so they were not affected by her death. But the speaker knew Lucy. He knew the beautiful young girl who was unknown to the rest of the world. He loved Lucy. Thus, the speaker says, and oh, that difference to me. The untimely death of Lucy has affected the speaker in such a way that he can hardly describe. It has turned his world upside down. Thus, Lucy's death did not make any difference to the world, but it has made a lot of difference in the life of the speaker. Death is inevitable, and every one of us must die. Life must go on, but only the person who has lost his beloved knows what it is to live without her. Yes, life goes on, but it isn't worth living anymore. So that is what this poem is all about.